Well, hello everybody. This is Nicole Liberty with Cowgirls and Spurs, and this is my part on the 2021 Fall Craftathon with Southern Crush at Home and Melanie Ferguson. Hello everybody, how are you? So, spread the love, share it, spread it along. We love each other here at Cowgirls and Spurs. I'm going to set my timer for 20 minutes and let's get crazy. Saddle up because this is another big project from me. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be making some friends, and you have your supply list, you have everything you need. Let's get going. So I have my canvas here. I'm just going to jump right in. You can find everything at cowgirlsandspurs.com. I posted all my links, so I'm not going to clog up the airtime telling you all about me. You got to come follow me to check me out. Hey Tammy, how are you? So canvas. One of the materials I'll be using today, but I'm going to show you some examples of other materials you can use for this project. It's fun, it's primitive, it's grungy, it's adorable, and it's got some whimsy to it too. Hey everybody, I'm going to respond to your comments after we get off. I love you all. Thanks for coming. I have a lot to show you. So I told you to get a 12 by 12 piece of fabric. Any fabric will work. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit of canvas, okay? Now, in order to do the template, I thought about getting a template. You guys, it doesn't work out. Let's show you what you can do. You can use paper plates. You can use an old clock. You can use any shape you want to get the size you want, and I encourage you to be crafty and creative. Today, all I'm going to be doing is using this wonderful paper plate from my husband's birthday yesterday, and it's a regular dinner plate. Take a permanent marker. You want to go off your edge a little bit and just draw yourself a fun little circle. How easy is that? Don't mess with the template. Now at the top, draw yourself a rectangle. Just like that. Cut it out. When you cut it out, you come up with this. How easy so far? Hello everybody, I just love you guys. You're hammering me with comments and I want so bad to respond to all of them. So this is the easiest part. You can staple gun this, you can thread it. If you're a sewer, sew it. Don't stress. I'm using a glue gun. I'm not a sewer, so I'm using a glue gun. So all I'm gonna do with my glue gun is come around my edges with the glue. This is your opportunity to make it a little bit wonky, a little bit personality, or just be really careful with your lines while you glue it. The important thing is to get enough glue in there so that when you smash the fabrics together, you fuse them. Just like that. So easy so far. Are you with me, guys? Hello, hello, hello. You want to do that around all your edges. You really want to get in there and seal it. Then turn it inside out. And you get this, another variation of fabric. It's a heavy canvas, but it's got some pattern to it. So I went ahead and did this one earlier, and you can see how I get a little bit of wonkiness. We love wonky at Cowgirls and Spurs. We love imperfection. So now we're gonna stuff it with 2 cups of cat litter. I found the cheapest cat litter at Walmart. Believe it or not, I got the bag for $1.36. I made this funnel. If you have a wide mouth, use a wide mouth. The narrow mouths don't work, I will tell you that. So pour your cat litter in the bottom of your pumpkin. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Have some fun with it. However you can get your cat litter into the bottom of your pumpkin, do it. Just don't make a mess. That's no fun. Okay, so you're not going to fill it with cat litter. All you want to do is weight it down. Can you see how it's kind of weighted down? What that's doing is just creating a flat edge so that you can stand it up. Super simple. You don't want to make this so heavy you have to store it. It's just not okay. 2 cups, that's all you need. Let me put this stuff away. Now, I searched and searched and searched for polyfill. That stuff's expensive. So let me tell you what I did. I went to Walmart because that's all I have in my town is Walmart. And those are my choices. And I bought a $3.46 cheapo pillow. Well, these bad boys are filled with all the polyfill you can handle. And guess what? Look how cute this fabric is. So what I want you to do is stuff this guy with as much stuffing as you can get to form the shape. And then you get this guy. So let's put him away, because now we're going to get into some fun. And I'm going to spend the rest of my time getting this guy into his personality. I love it. Okay, so let's bring in some of our embellishments. And what I have, and you have a whole list of options on your supply list. I have sticks from my ranch because I live on a ranch. This is what I do every day. I'm driving around feeding my animals, picking up sticks. So I have a nice, fat, chunky stick. I have turkey feathers from my turkeys and all my wild turkeys that are on the properties. You can find these at cowgirlsandspurs.com. You can get guinea fowl feathers, and you can get wild turkey feathers and domestic turkey feathers. It comes in a bag for $4.99. It's awesome. I have some fun little berry wire. You can see how it's kind of just wiry. I've got all kinds of ribbons and embellishments. I wanted to show you some cute little tags you can add to it. Some flowers. Last year I dried some oranges that were going bad. And I have all kinds of berries. We've got our buttons that were on the supply list. And so I'm just going to start futzing around. I've even got these cute little pipe cleaners. All right, let's play, because I like to play. We have a lot of fun playing. All right, I also want to show you ribbons from my ribbon collection. For those of you who don't know me, I have a subscription box where I make custom grungy ribbons. I love grungy ribbons. And so these are some of the ribbons from my past collections, and we're going to incorporate all those today. So I'm just going to kind of lay them out so I stay organized. Let's get this guy grunged up before we start decorating him. And I have my cowbell. You guys, this is my 7th Craftathon, and this cowbell's been with me all 7 Craftathons. So I reuse my craft pads. These are potty training pads for puppies. I see a lot of crafters using them. I love them. I can't get enough of them. So here's how you can grunge up your pillow. Let me put some of this stuff aside. I like to get organized, you guys, because otherwise I get a little crazy. Loctite spray adhesive. Walmart, that's all they had. They also had E6000 spray adhesive. Either one. We're going to try this one today because this is what I want to do. Just spray your pillow. Spray it a little bit here and there on your pad so it's sticky. That's what you want, just a little sticky. And then take your cinnamon and grunge them up a little bit. A little bit here, a little bit there. Okay, that's it. All you do is sprinkle. Now we get dirty. We need to get dirty. Rub them in. Just kind of rub him in. The reason why we do this before we decorate him, because this is not very good to do after you've decorated him. Okay? We're grunged out. We're super grunged out. Get your cinnamon out of the way. You don't need it anymore. Now we're just going to play. Okay, so in our supply list, I had you use a variety of ribbons so that you can cut out little tiny shapes and stuff. Now, I already started with some shapes. I have some scraps here from some of the collections, projects we've been doing. Hey, Jackie, you caught my eye with that one, honey. So I have my feathers, and I just like to kind of spread things out a little bit because, guys, I get caught in the rabbit hole of crafting. So in some of my grungy ribbons, one of them is called Grungy Overalls because, girls, look at my overalls. These are my 1980 Jessica McClintock overalls, and I love them. So I cut out shapes. This case I'm using triangles. I have 2 sets. Okay, so I showed you that these are going to be their eyeballs, the backdrop to their eyeballs. We've got some buttons. We've got some tiny little buttons. I love it. And then I just have some scraps, and I'm just going to start piecing things together. I have a strip of ribbon, and I have, like I said, I've got all kinds of things. Look at these berries. I've got these little berries from the Dollar Tree. You never thought of using spray adhesive to add the cinnamon? It's another way to just pop in some grunge. All right, so let me just start playing. And I use my glue gun for all of this, okay? So I'm going to add a little bit to my triangles, and I'm kind of dragging my glue gun through so I don't have globs. And I'm just going to place it where I want his eyes to go. I'm just going to repeat the process. Now, there's going to be a part of this project that isn't going to be done today. But after this Craftathon is over and you've got a chance to see all the crafters, I encourage you to join me tonight, and I'll show you how to make it because you're gonna want to make it. A little teaser for later to get you to come over and check us out what we do on Cowgirls and Spurs. I like to do a little shout out to my Cowgirl crafting posse. I love y'all. All right, so I'm just doing the same thing over and over again. You know, once you get this guy going, this is a great kid craft. It's really a great craft. All right, I'm bringing in my buttons. Just sticking them on here haphazardly. Where's my other eyeball? Gonna replace my glue stick. Do you guys know this little tip? Put a little glue on the end of your stick before you feed it through here and it attaches to the stick inside. You don't have to worry about it falling out. Look at where we're at so far. Isn't he cute? He's gonna be adorable. All right, popping in my irises with another button. I'm gonna put both of them on and then I'll show you again because I want you to see the layers. He's getting some attitude. Getting some attitude. Okay, just a strip of ribbon. That's gonna be his nose. Simple as can be. And I grunge everything, you guys. My primitive style, I love it. All my fall arrivals are up on the website. I just got my fall arrivals in and I've already posted them. Okay, we're gonna do his mouth now. So I want you guys to kind of see how he's putting together. And I'm gonna use these little berries from the Dollar Tree sprays as his mouth. Oh yeah, we're killing it. Okay, so a little bit of glob. And I'm just gonna kind of make his mouth as I go. And the reason why I say we're gonna do the stem last is because you gotta adhere all these things on here and you want them sticking really well before you start manipulating his head. Okay, now go in any kind of configuration that you like. Just give it a minute between each one so that the glue sets a little bit so you don't get into trouble with them falling off and then they're frustrated. We don't need frustration. We need happy, joyful, positive crafting. You'll learn if you come and join me at my page. I craft for joy. I have anxiety and this is how I get through my days. All right, so we're just gonna keep personality in him, giving him a little bit of pizzazz and attitude. And I'm gonna put one more on here and I'm gonna tweak it up a little bit so he's got a little smirk to his smile. We're doing good, we're doing good. Now when we get off here, I'm gonna reinforce all these. I'll put a little, actually I'll do it right now to see if this will work. I'm just gonna put a little dollop of glue in between each one of these guys to keep him situated. And I'm blowing on it as we go because this heat gun is a high heat gun. I prefer low heat, but he's cute. All right, let's get to pimping him out here a little bit. Okay, yes, I said that out loud. I can't believe I said that out loud. But you know what? That's how I roll. Okay, so your little flappy poos here. So when we cut it, we left these little flappies here. So I want you to shove that stick in there. And I really want you to hold it down. And then I want you to glue him high. Glue him above everything. Because what you're going to do is you're going to bring in your tab and wrap that fabric around your stick. And just kind of tack on it. That's going to hold the integrity of the stick in with your little guy here. And I'm going to do it again on this side. So I'm just going to start really dropping some glue on my stick. Okay, and then I'm smashing my fabric in as I'm pressing down on my stick to hold him together. And I want you to go all the way up to the top with your fabric. And that just holds your stick in place a little bit better. And then you can come back and kind of tack it down a little bit, just so he sticks like that. Okay, so here you have his cute little face, you've got his little eyeballs, and you have his stick. Okay, now I have all kinds of little burlap straps. what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna start wrapping it like this around him, and that is also going to be integrity. It's gonna be increasing the integrity of your stick. And so just kind of flop in some glue, pull it tight, leave your flaps hanging a little bit. For what I have planned for this guy, you won't really see your flaps too much because he's gonna be dang cute when I get done with him. Okay, so now I wanna work around the base just a little bit. And I'm going to add a couple things to have some texture flare out of this little guy. And I'm gonna try and do this backwards because of how I have the extra piece coming in. And I'm gonna pop in some turkey feathers because this guy's name's Jack. And he's kind of a jack-o'-lantern scarecrow, but he means business. And this guy lives on a ranch, just like his mama. So I'm just gonna pull him in a little bit. I'm just kind of adding the glue as I go. If there's little globules of glue, I'm gonna add some more turkey feathers. This is one of my New Guinea fowl feathers. I'm gonna kind of stick him in there as well, knowing there's glue, but if there's not, I'm coming up underneath. Okay, I've got 4 minutes because I wanna show you a couple of the other ones that I did, but this is what I'm gonna be teaching you guys later. Okay, you ready for me to bring it in? Let me get him all glued up. So all I'm doing is gluing him like crazy. It almost looks like I've got hair everywhere because I'm gonna add his piece de resistance. This is what I'm gonna show you how to make later. And I'm gonna slip it on right over the top of him, and I'm gonna press it down just like this until it glues. Do you love it? Do you just not love it? Oh my God, I love him so much. This guy is killing me. I love him so much. Okay, so there you go. There's Jack. Let me introduce you to Jack's. I don't know where to put Jack. So the reason why I showed you all those ribbons, you'll get to see why I showed you all those ribbons, because this is the first one I made. How cute, right? Got a cute little tag here that says harvest. What does it say? Harvest time on it. I made that. Here's a bigger one that I made to show you the sizes that you can get and the variation. These are just braided fabrics. And I just pulled materials all over the place. Now look at this guy. She's fantastic. Look at her. Oh my God, I love her so much. And then we've got Jack. Jack is so dang cute, and he's gonna go in here with all his pals somewhere. I have no idea where, but I love this kind of stuff. I love this kind of stuff, and I hope you love it. I've never had time to spare, you guys. I've really never had time to spare. So, you know, when I show you all these little materials, these are kinds of things that you can incorporate in these guys. You can have some fun with it. Get your kids, get your grandkids, sit around the table, have all your materials, have some fun with it. This is the time of year to really bring in the gathering, the joyful time, praising him, positivity, posture yourself in positivity. You guys, I love you all. I think I'm 2 minutes to spare. I can do a little ditty for you. You guys, come on over, check things out on Cowgirls and Spurs. We'd love to have you. And what else? I don't know what to do with myself. Melanie, I don't know what to do with myself. Oh my God, I love you guys. Okay, I'm gonna clear out of here. I got 1 minute to spare. Blessings to everybody. It's Happy Sunday. Make sure you're spending time with him. I'll see you all real soon. Bye.